A local company adapted through the pandemic by leaning on their community. Our Tesia Worley spoke to Tea Chest Hawaii on how they created new products while keeping their commitment to local farmers.
Let's talk about your thriving business. Can you let me know how the pandemic has affected your business at all and how you guys have been doing?
Well, we have really been affected pretty hard with COVID, or by COVID, I should say. Our main focus was supporting the hospitality industry in Hawaii. We were actually down almost 90% in sales. And for us, the only lane forward was e-commerce. And so we reached out to our community. We have a pretty good sized community online. And we said, hey, how can we help? We're all going through this together. What can we do to support you guys staying healthy? And we got a lot of good feedback. And it was all focused around, hey, boost my immunity, keep me safe. I'm stuck at home for 12, 14 hours. I'm getting stiff, things like that. Can you help me work at my desk now instead of being on the road? And so it wasn't something that we just did on our own. We actually really engaged with I call it the online ohana.
25 years in business, and you have been working with close to 30 farms. How have you been able to continue that?
Well, that's a great question. It's 30 farms over the course of so many years. Actively, I would say we work with about 10 now, but that was something as part of our kuleana. So we asked that question again, how can we help? How can we continue to use locally grown, locally made content? And so one of the mandates for us when we were creating new product, new retail products, was to say, hey, how can we put more local ingredients into these products? And it was wonderful. I mean, I really feel blessed. We actually, one of the bright spots of 2020 is we bought and used more locally grown content than we ever did in the past.
I love coffee, but mamaki was what was that substitute for the caffeine in the morning. And it actually helped me stay up longer without the crash. I felt like my digestion was a bit better as well. And when I saw the bags, when I saw mamaki was in both of them, I thought this one was going to taste a little earthy, but it doesn't taste too harsh. It's really good. And again, I love it cold too. So can you talk about how you came up with the two?
The mana, for example, if you actually take a look at all the ingredients individually, they're super high in antioxidants, and there's a scale that we used called ORAC. That's an acronym, and it's a way to measure the antioxidant content in foods, and all of the ingredients are really, really high, like they're in the top 10%. With the olena, we're not the first company to make an olena or turmeric tea. But our sort of niche, our sort of skill sets is how do we make the best tasting turmeric tea?
That's the challenge.
Right?
Yeah, olena, really good. And I know Davey knows how to make it. He's giving me some ingredients. He's going to give it to me.
I'm over here Googling. I'm like, wait a minute. I want to know what to put in this here. Good stuff.
It's 5:45. The ingredients of both teas. And for more information, it's going to be on our website, KITV4.